Everyone thinks a meteor killed the dinosaurs. What if that story is incomplete or wrong? Hidden clues point to other forces: volcanoes, climate collapse, silent extinction. This is the story science rarely tells. For more than 160 million years, dinosaurs were the undisputed rulers of Earth. They dominated every continent, every climate, every ecosystem. From the colossal Argentinosaurus to the apex predator Tyrannosaurus rex, their supremacy seemed eternal. Nothing challenged them, nothing replaced them. Their reign appeared unbreakable. The story we all learned is simple: a single day, a single asteroid, a sudden impact from space that erased the dinosaurs in one catastrophic moment. But this version of history hides a far darker truth. What if the extinction of the dinosaurs did not begin with a fireball in the sky? What if their world was already collapsing long before the impact? "66 million years ago, the final chapter for the dinosaurs began. The story you think you know of a single asteroid is only part of the truth. Long before the heavens struck, the Earth was already against its rulers. A silent war erupted from deep within the planet. In the land we now call India, the ground began to crack. Not one volcano, but a vast province of continental flood basalts, the Deccan Traps. For hundreds of thousands of years, the Earth bled lava. Fissures miles long tore the terrain apart, spitting fountains of molten rock into the sky. Rivers of lava wider than any modern river engulfed entire ecosystems. Forests vanished under layers of black, sterile stone. The scale was staggering, enough lava to cover the continental United States half a mile deep. The immediate destruction was terrifying, but the invisible killer was the gases riding the wind. Carbon dioxide surged, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect. Temperatures spiked unpredictably, interrupted by sudden cold snaps. Sulfur dioxide created a thick veil, reflecting sunlight, plunging Earth into volcanic winters. The sky turned gray and ochre. Sunlight dimmed to a sickly glow. Plants, the foundation of life, began to die. Photosynthesis slowed. Forests withered. The air turned toxic. Acid rain fell, burning leaves, poisoning soils and rivers. Oceans acidified. Shells dissolved. Marine food chains collapsed from the bottom up. On land, great herbivores starved. Triceratops, Edmontosaurus, Ankylosaurs weakened and gaunt. Carnivores like Tyrannosaurus rex faced inevitable doom. A weakened predator cannot chase a weakened prey. The ecosystem unraveled. Generations of dinosaurs were born into poisoned air, acid rain, and perpetual twilight. Reproduction slowed. Juveniles perished. Diseases spread easily among stressed populations. Extinction was creeping, a planetary decline. Volcanoes continued to erupt for thousands of years. Lava flows reshaped landscapes. Volcanic gases altered climate globally. Temperatures fluctuated wildly. Meanwhile, the oceans warmed, acidified, and deoxygenated. Coral reefs collapsed. Fish populations dwindled. Ammonites, plesiosaurs, mosasaurs struggled to survive. The marine ecosystem teetered on the brink. Back on land, droughts replaced lush forests with barren wastelands. Waterholes dried. Rivers ran red with ash. Herbivores fought for poisoned foliage. Carnivores scavenged increasingly scarce prey. This slow, agonizing decline persisted for thousands of years. Dinosaurs were already weakened when the final blow arrived. The asteroid that struck the Yucatan Peninsula was not the opening act. It was the final, brutal strike to a planet already in crisis.
66 million years ago, the final chapter of the dinosaurs was about to close. The asteroid entered the sky, blazing like a streak of fire, a harbinger of a planet already on the edge. Long before its arrival, Earth had been weakened by centuries of volcanic eruptions, climate chaos, and poisoned oceans. Forests were fragile, their leaves brittle, their roots struggling in ash-laden soil. Rivers and lakes had turned dark, waters acidified, fish and marine creatures fighting to survive in murky depths. As the asteroid approached, the sky above Yucatan glowed red and gold, clouds swirling violently around the incoming fire. The heat of the atmosphere ignited streaks of flame along its surface. Winds rose, carrying the scent of ozone and smoke across the land. Animals sensed the coming catastrophe. Herds of dinosaurs froze, ears pricked, eyes wide. Predators and prey alike paused in tense anticipation, unaware that the final strike would end all struggles. When impact came, the Earth shook violently. The asteroid collided with unimaginable force. Mountains trembled, shockwaves raced across continents. A massive fireball erupted, sending molten rock, dust, and debris high into the sky. The collision triggered tsunamis that swept across coastlines, swallowing forests, plains, and creatures in towering walls of water. The world was engulfed in chaos. Firestorms erupted from every direction. Flames consumed trees, shrubs, and grasslands. Smoke turned day into night. The sun vanished behind a thick veil of ash and debris. Temperatures dropped as sunlight struggled to pierce the darkened sky. The air became thick, heavy with ash, dust, and sulfur. Dinosaurs that had survived centuries of volcanic stress stumbled through the gloom, their massive bodies weak, their breaths labored. One by one, the giants of the Cretaceous fell. Herbivores starved, famine spread across the land. Carnivores, deprived of prey, grew thin and desperate. Young dinosaurs, fragile and inexperienced, succumbed first. The collapse of life was not instantaneous. It was drawn out, agonizing, a planetary whisper of extinction. Oceans, already struggling, were further poisoned. Acidic rains fell into the seas. Shells dissolved. Coral reefs collapsed. Fish and marine reptiles floundered. Some washed ashore by giant waves, others trapped in dying waters. Through the darkness, some life endured. Small mammals burrowed beneath ash, hiding in caves and under fallen trees. Birds sheltered in dense foliage, wings folded, hearts racing. These survivors moved cautiously, sensing the danger that had decimated the giants above. Slowly, they emerged. Fragile shoots of green began to pierce the gray ash of the land. Ferns, mosses, and early flowering plants reached for the dim light that filtered through the clouds. Rivers, once poisoned and dark, began to clear. Shallow seas regained clarity. Small fish returned, cautiously navigating recovering reefs. Marine ecosystems began the first steps toward renewal. On land, mammals explored the recovering forests, foraging for insects and seeds. Birds took to the skies again, cautious but determined. Life persisted, fragile and slow, but persistent. Centuries passed, sunlight strengthened, warming the earth, encouraging growth. Forests slowly regained their canopies, rivers flowed freely, and the land began to heal. Animals moved with caution, adapting to a changed world. Small mammals and birds filling niches left empty by the giants. The planet, scarred by fire, ash, and devastation, demonstrated resilience. Life continued. From the ashes of extinction, a new chapter of evolution began. The age of dinosaurs had ended not with a sudden bang, but with a drawn-out collapse, a world forever altered. The survivors adapted, multiplied, and spread across the recovering continents and oceans. Earth, battered and tested, endured. The story of extinction was not just about loss, it was about the persistence of life, the slow reclamation of land and sea, the fragile rebirth of ecosystems. The planet, scarred yet resilient, opened a door to new forms of life. Mammals, birds, and countless other species would inherit this changed world. From fire and ash, from darkness and silence, life persevered. And so, the age of dinosaurs came to its long, final end. The asteroid struck, but it was Earth itself, altered by centuries of volcanic and climatic upheaval that had set the stage for extinction. Yet, from this end, a beginning emerged. The Earth healed, life endured, the story continued.